Very sad after trashing LeBron James the way that we did on Saturday. That he came out and totally shut down our best player. And when crunch time would it matter most, you sick bastard. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me, LeBron James? Go to hell.
Yo.
Listen, man, I'm gonna get right to it. All jokes aside, was a good game. For a moment there, I thought we was gonna pull it off. I think third quarter, I don't remember how much time was left, but Brunson, I think, hit a three and he scored, and I think we was up 8. And I said, oh, here we go, because y'all gotta remember, and what I always say, our Knicks never get the just do all. We don't get to have the same excuses as everybody else. We missing Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, OG, and Grimes. And people expect us to win every game. But when one of these teams is missing one of their superstars, they get every excuse in the book. So, for me, they actually played a boxing one on my brother, Brunson. LeBron did play some good defense in spots. It was one play where he kind of locked Brunson up. But this is why we need another ball handler. And we all been saying that. 9 straight games. Brunson's been giving guys 30 and 40 balls paused. So, he's definitely a little fatigued, a little tired. Very emotional from the game prior against Indiana. So for me, I kind of big shout out to my brother Flea, where, we kind of seen like, okay, when we do get a loss, let's take it easy. And I kind of knew, I don't like the Lakers. I don't like Laker fans, and I don't like LeBron. So for me, I'd rather us lose 9 straight and beat the Lakers than win 9 and lose to the Lakers. That's how much I hate the Lakers. But I kind of knew we was going to lose this game because, once again, LeBron, AD, Reeves, and all we had was Brunson. I think we had OG, which he was questionable before the game. But I get it. We got to be fully healthy going towards the end of the season. It's about to be all-star break. But I thought we had that game, man. And that's the Lakers for you. Jekyll and Hyde. One minute they look like they dirt. The next minute they look like they title contenders. And I'm going to leave it with this, Flea. This is why you need guys like Dylan Brooks in the league. First quarter, fast break. D'Angelo Russell throws the ball off the floor, alley-oop. LeBron with the dunk. You know what's supposed to happen next play when LeBron go to the basket? Flagrant foul. Not to hurt him. I'm not condoning that.
Send a message.
But a hard foul.
Yeah.
And it just so happened when they come to the Garden, everybody, got their energy up. Everybody got their booster shots. All of a sudden, everybody galloping, and they, my Knicks, we toughened it out. We didn't fold. We didn't get blown out. Reeves hit some huge threes at the end of the game, and Lord have mercy, Prince. So, with all of that, we still was there. And let's not forget, fellas, I'm going to take y'all advice because y'all know I jumps out the window. We missed 2 starters, 3 starters with Grimes, and we're missing an all-star. And we're missing our big man. So kudos to the Knicks for toughening it out. Got to give the Lakers props. They beat us down. No excuses. But, sad day today. Sad day today.
I thought we could have won that game yesterday. I thought throughout the entire game, Brunson was being Brunson. Divincenzo, again, continues to step up. Very, very streaky from 3, I'm starting to realize. I thought he was a better shooter than this, but over the last couple games, he's been pretty streaky from 3. Nonetheless, he was another guy that did step up when we needed him, when we needed some key buckets, and he was there to hit some shots. But I mean, all in all, I think Anthony Davis was the best player on the floor yesterday by far. Only scoring maybe 12 points yesterday, but really put his stamp on the defensive end. Had 4 blocks, but probably deterred 30 or more shots. Everything that was shot around the rim, he was either changing or blocking or or making you pass, or he put on a master class yesterday of how to play defense, patrol the paint, do everything necessary, grab rebound. He just did everything without scoring the basketball yesterday. And I think that really, really affected us yesterday because we didn't have any paint presence. Although we did outscore them in the paint, I didn't feel like we had a paint presence because he just did everything. He did everything for that ball club yesterday. We cannot let Austin Reeves score 16 points in the fourth quarter to close us out. That cannot happen. Him and Taurean Prince went crazy in the fourth quarter, combined for like 23 points. We can't let that happen. Although we were able to contain their key guys, which is LeBron, which is Anthony Davis in the fourth quarter, the other guys, the ancillary pieces, they killed us yesterday in the fourth quarter. We need our guys. We're not healthy, and that is not to say we can't win games without these guys, but we can't be successful without them, right? We've won 3 games or so without OG, without Randall. So, this was a good test yesterday to see where we're really at without those guys. And it shows when you play a better team, we miss those guys. So I was upset about the loss yesterday, excuse me. I was upset. I thought we could have finished better. Seems like we ran out of gas too. They defended us again. They defended us really well down the stretch. Us not scoring for a 7-minute stretch, that really killed us because we had a real good rhythm going into that fourth quarter. And for us to be shut down in that fourth quarter really, really hurt us. But I'm looking for us to bounce back. I don't think we should dwell on this. Like I told you before, too, I don't think we should dwell on this. I was really looking forward to us getting a 10-game win streak, beating LA, all the hoopla around LeBron James, CAA, and Clutch, making a truce, all of that hype that was around the game, all these celebrities that decided to show up to the game yesterday. Like, it was a big thing yesterday, right? So it would have been nice to win that game. But I don't think we hang our hat. We just keep pushing. Whatever the next game is, let's get to the next game and let's keep this thing rolling.
Yes.
It was sad because that damn LeBron James shut down Brunson. I don't care what y'all say. They keep reposting that. I've seen it like 100 million times since it happened. As soon as it happened.
That's why I hate LeBron fans and LeBron people. More, man, he do one thing for 10 seconds and they make it seem like he did it the whole game. Get out of here, man. Brunson had a 30 plus almost triple double. Get out of here, man, with that. Man. Shit was one play.
But that was the only way for the Lakers to win. That was their way to go. That was their way to go. All right, we can't beat them. We are not as good as them. Let's get this straight. They knew that. We gotta rope-a-dope the whole game, and that's exactly what they did. And they had a big fourth quarter. They outscored about 12. And then LeBron said, "Let me get that. I'm gonna guard him the last possession," and he did that. You got to give him his props for doing that.
Man. That shit was on the switch, man. Stop. He ain't get him at the top of the key. Oh my, go ahead, man. You driving me crazy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There was no switch. You give him his props when it's due. If he wants to come to the Knicks, we still got a spot for you on the bench. I'm not changing what I said. You could do that for us if you want. Say we could bench you for 30 minutes. You come in the game and you do stuff like that, LeBron James.
Not coming off the bench.
But I think Braun also, he played a good game. AD, like you said, Flea. Come on, man. Where the hell is this guy all year long? I don't care what anyone says. He does that all year long. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't. Like, this is not. He was flat out dominant. He altered shots. I know. I've seen it. I've seen enough games. I know what happens. They were feeding him the ball, here and there. Maybe it's because it was the Knicks and they don't respect Hartenstein yet, which they should, because he still got 15 rebounds on him. Davis had 19 rebounds or whatever, but and Brunson still showed up. Like, he did what he was supposed to do. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. I'm not mad at him. Divincenzo, like you said, Flea, that's why Grimes got to go. Grimes and Fournier, you got to trade them to upgrade. We get a ball handler with that. If we get Brogdon or whatever it is, because Divincenzo and Grimes are the same guy, essentially. There's not much of a difference between them, and I'd rather have Divincenzo. he's less injury prone so far. I know it's been 2 months, but how many injuries are going to have Grimes? Like, it's no offense to you. You go out there and you try, because those injuries he has is from trying. It's not because he's like being an idiot. He's sliding over, somebody bumped, Bam Adebayo was involved in one of those crazy injuries. The last injury he had was just, he got kind of cracked up, but he D's up and everything, but so does Divincenzo. Divincenzo I think Grimes is a better one-on-one defender. Divincenzo plays better help defense, but that was evident. Divincenzo cannot be an option on offense. We've been relying on him way too much in the 9-game winning streak. You got 25,000 3-pointers. All right, cool. That's cool against the bad teams. But when a team has rest, when these old geezers have rest and they turn up to be a decent team out here, this is when we need our guys to really step up. And he can't be relied upon like that. He cannot be a 1-3 option. Randall, we missed Randall yesterday. We missed the guy, the bulldozer, who's going to get fouls, who might possibly put LeBron James in foul trouble, Anthony Davis in foul trouble. Who the hell starts at center for them?
AD.
So who's their power forward? Prince?
Yeah, they go D-Lo.
They go small.
They go D-Lo. They go D-Lo, Reeves, Prince, Braun, AD. And then they switch. They've done so many different lineups. Like, they've had Reeves come off the bench. They've done a few different things. But all in all, Anthony Davis does start at the 5. Yeah, nobody else does.
So I think Randall would have put all those guys in foul trouble. He would have contributed to that. And that game, for it to be that close, Randall would have had a couple extra rebounds. It would have seemed like he's playing against his old team. There's a rivalry thing there. Who knows what would have happened with that? Because we know with him, it is hit and miss. But he still is deserving. I would never, I'm always saying I don't mind him being a second, third option coming off the bench, because it's just he's that inconsistent. But you can see the difference between a guy like him is his impact versus Divincenzo. We are relying upon Divincenzo way too much, and I'm totally scared. This is not being talked about enough because the Knicks don't want to talk about it. What the hell is up with OG's elbow? He ain't no damn pitcher. You don't pitch 90 miles an hour fastballs with inflammation of the elbow. What's going on? Have we heard anything?
Well. For me, I'm gonna make an excuse. You know why? Because everybody else get excuses. LeBron and them had a 3-day rest. We've been on fire. Our guys is tired. We missing OG, Randall, Grimes, and Mitchell Robinson. I'm not going to allow nobody to disrespect us. I'm not going to allow this to get out of control. The Lakers beat a team they were supposed to beat yesterday. Let's call it what it is. We missing 2 of our starters. We missing an all-star. We missing one of our big guys. That's one of the best defenders in offensive rebounders. We missing Grimes, who's one of our key guys. Like, come on, man. So, once again, social media going crazy. Everybody going crazy. LeBron shut down Brunson for that play. Like, come on, bro. Nah, man. Listen, they did what they were supposed to do. Am I nervous? No, because once again, if we had OG, if we had our whole crew, we smoking them. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah, and you can't, even when people start talking that if stuff. No, that's how basketball works. When you have your full team, that's how you determine who the better team is. I don't want to, don't talk to us about, okay, you've won 9 straight games, so now you're supposed to walk into this game and actually have to win this game. No, they were the better team yesterday. They were more fully equipped to win that game yesterday. It just is what it is. Right? Like, I don't understand, how that is so, difficult to understand for people on the outside who are so quick to kick the Knicks back in as soon as we lost one game. Like, that's how we equate that is weird to me. I don't get that. But in any event, we were still in that game. We still had opportunities to win the game. We just didn't hit shots down the stretch. They defended well. And you tip your hat to them, and we move on to the next game.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, man, I just love the excitement in the Garden. All the fake, phony Knicks fans, all the celebrities, now all of a sudden on the bandwagon. But once again, this is LeBron being smart. He knew what he was doing, and he told AD, we ain't going to play. Because once again, we watched them get beat down and punked in Houston. We watched them lose in Atlanta. Everybody's seen that. Let's call it what it is, man. You know, we lost to a better team, like Flea said, that day.